San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the USF Bulls and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Down on the sidelines, we check in with her now.
Checking in with the USF head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. So UTSA's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And onto the field comes Owen McCown. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Looking for space. It's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's McCown. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take off. He'll go down with the slide, but there is a flag on the field, and it may all be for naught. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Snaps it in the shotgun. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. That's 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. Rams, he smashes his way through again. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Henderson. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's 3rd and 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Working that left side now. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And that's a great job by this QB, man. He sees the blitz come. He gets the ball out of his hands, hits his running back on a little swing route in stride. Then he can do the rest. He's got the ball in his hands fast, so he can chew up some yards, make some plays down the field. Nice throw, nice catch.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
How about That first drive by the offense, usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bulls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quick completion on the out. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Collins.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to...
Snags it on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wide out. Working the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll set up to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF! Extra point here will tie the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And it's the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job of limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Odom.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Grabbed behind the line, it's West. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Inside the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
He leaves it with the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. The short hands, it's Odom. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Rushes on him. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big.
Makes a grab and room to run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. This USF offense will open this drive right here. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Got his man all by himself. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Croman Hoke. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. The AT unit on the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Swings it out to his running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets away from one. He's got space. Here's a little... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to...
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And they tacked on the extra point.
South Florida, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Croman Hoke. Looking to scramble. Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, UTSA! The defense takes matters into its own hands. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Croman Hoke. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And back to the air on second down. The quick out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He slides to a halt inside the 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
To throw, it's McCown. Makes the grab. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He throws one to the left. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Ball down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have 1 or 2 and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Madison. Could not make his way to the corner.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's McCown. Lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's...
There's some room.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Bringing the heat. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. They send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to...
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Caught, and he's got room. Past the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The offense has been really productive both ways. Both score, breaks into the open, makes a pass to Marker. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Quick step and go. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And it's the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Collins. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback making checks. They're going to ride this running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Moving out to the right. Pucks it out of the air. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Could be an alley. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Collins. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Makes the catch. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Looking to throw, it's McCow. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henderson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Wilson's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Roadrunners are facing 3rd and inches. Firing to the right, complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And it's the Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the wide receiver. caught in the backfield. It's Madison. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Complete. Hard running there. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Henderson. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. All the plays, all the plans decided on this kick. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, down on the USF sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Finding some room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, USF. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. The run inside. It's Henderson. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Back to throw, it's McCown. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Oh, they're after him. Powers through the defender. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. The option, he'll keep it. Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And it's the Roadrunners are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Floats it out in space. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McCown. He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Collins. Got enough for the 1st. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that is just the play they absolutely had to have. You're on the road, 4th quarter, 4th down, trailing. Your quarterback's got to be able to do something. Nobody was open. The play's breaking down. The pressure is collapsing on top of him. And somehow, some way, he's able to escape. And not just that, but go pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. That was big time.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go to the counter. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The give to the back. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Fires left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got it down the field. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.